Hello, everybody. I am home. Thought I would check in with everyone, grow down a few earthquakes since I have gotten home from my doctor's appointment and said that I would do a short live stream after I got home today. Not going to be very long. Just wanted to run the Earthquake 3D for a little bit, check in, and say hi. Let me share this real quick. I do see that there has been some more aftershocks today. We've had some earthquakes in Central California. Let's go down the list. So I'm going to go back to the beginning of today, 12 hours. So I'm going back 12 hours and we're looking at earthquakes that have occurred in the last 12 hours. You can see El Salvador is still having a swarm of earthquakes. We've had some earthquakes in Herrera, Mexico. Nicaragua is still having fairly deep earthquakes. I'm seeing some at 179 kilometers deep. And Argentina is also having some fairly deep earthquakes at 272 kilometers deep. There's also 128 kilometers deep, so they're still having deep earthquakes. Hindu Kush region, Afghanistan, had a 4.7. It was 90 kilometers deep. Northern Italy had a 1.1, which was a negative 1 kilometer deep. Chiapas, Mexico, had a 3.4, which was 157 kilometers deep. So I'm reading in. Offshore Northern California had a 3.5 and a negative 0. That's for an aftershock. Then we're looking further on here. We can see Dominican Republic had a 3.3, which was fairly deep at 111. That's kind of shallow, but it's also deep at the same time for that region. You can see there was a 4.0 offshore Northern California. Still not seeing any 5-range aftershocks on that 7.0, which has caught my attention because Nevada, with its 5.8, has had some 4.0 aftershocks. So still has caught my attention with the 7.0 not having any aftershocks in the 5 or 6 range for a 7.0 earthquake. So that has caught my attention and I'm still watching that. Did cross my mind to question whether the 6.0 earthquake, not 5.8 earthquake for Nevada could have been aftershock, but that would be up to geologists to actually determine that one. And I'm thinking since it's had its own aftershocks, possibility may not be certain. So anyways, there's also been another 5.8 earthquake up here as an aftershock in the Adrianoff Islands, Aleutian Islands, which occurred 3 hours and 28 minutes ago. It was 29 kilometers deep. That's according to EMSC. Eastern Turkey is also swarming as well. As you can see, they're having quite a bit of earthquakes here as well. And we've had a 4.7. So that's quite a bit of the update that I'm seeing for the earthquakes going on around the world right now. So how are you guys been? I have a little bit of a cough, throat cough. I don't know. I just came from my heart doctor's office, Dr. Hart. Did my little bit of testing to see how I'm doing. I get to see him again in another 6 months unless I end up in the hospital again. We're not going to go there. I don't like hospitals. So what else we got? Let's see what Oregon Live is telling us today for earthquakes on the East Coast. Because I'm not seeing a whole lot here. So let's see what we might have missed East Coast wise. Not seeing a whole lot other than New Madrid has had earthquakes. I'm not seeing a whole lot to speak about other than that 2.1 earthquake that was in Maine, Upton, Maine on the 9th, which was yesterday. It looks like the biggest news to talk about is the shooter for the CEO of the healthcare was caught. Apparently, he was turned in by a McDonald's worker. So I guess that's the biggest thing in the news to be watching. That's got everybody talking. Hey, Richard, how are you doing? Yes, it's not going to be a very long live stream. I hope you all are doing well. Please remember to hit that like button. If you missed it, just scroll back just a little bit. I just went around the world with the earthquakes and spoke about them for a few minutes and talked a little bit about the activity that is going on. I am just getting home, so I'm not really all put together stream-wise. I am going to be back on tomorrow, and tomorrow I will be giving y'all a good update. Anybody got any questions? Notice YouTube loves to play with the channel. It'll be saying 8, and then 15, and then it drops to 3, and then there'll be 10, and then it drops to 5. Oh, YouTube just loves this channel. Your eyes have been on the earthquakes most of the day? That's awesome. My eyes did the sleeping, and then did the driving, and did the heart. I have palpitations, and I have something else. I forgot what they call it, but my heart speeds up really fast when I don't want it to. Yes, still have Ron's show tonight. You guys, he's on about 6:30 every night, except for most of the time he's not on Sundays. Or actually, let's take that back. He's most of the time not on Saturdays. Hello, Heather. How are you doing? So you can catch Ron in the evenings between around 6 and 7, between 6 and 7. So make sure you mark his channel. So when I'm not live in the evenings, Ron is live in the evenings. So you can go over to his channel, check his channel out, and get updates on what's going on in Cascadia, the Pacific Northwest, California, and all of the areas over there. On the West Coast, he updates around the world as well for the earthquakes and the volcanoes, and also talks some politics. I was going to say politics, and emergencies and being prepared. He does a lot of different things on his channel, and it's good to be prepared. On one of my Facebook groups, and I'm going to go over and look at it again real quick. On one of my Facebook groups, I actually have been doing some polls, and I've been doing polls on people being prepared. One of the polls that I did is I asked people who is ready to get through a disaster and has a go bag that is packed and ready and has plans to be able to bug out. 44% of the people said yes, 15% of the people said no, and 40% said they were still working on it, and one person said not me. And that was concerning to me that 40% would say they're still working on it, especially after a 7.0 just hit California. So That was concerning to me, that there are 40% of the people are saying that they're still working on it, whereas I would hope that everybody would be prepared already, or especially put a fire underneath their butt to be prepared. Show pictures from Canyon Road. I put on Messenger. Let me go and look. Canyon Road. I'm not sure if I can. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I can. All right. Let me see. Here's the picture of Canyon Road. So that's the picture of Canyon Road. Took a picture of California from Nova Scotia. So that's where the fire is. Ron's talking about Canyon Road, and that's where the fire is. Thank you, Heather. Heather says she's been on every live stream trying to get emergency preparedness plans out. Franklin Fire in Malibu, 2,600 plus acres. Wow. Yeah, I was seeing some videos today about the fires that are going on. Malibu fire shows where Franklin Fire is burning in evacuation areas. Let me see here. I think there's a map if it comes up. So this is the map here. So this is the map right here with evacuation areas. As shown on real-time maps created by Los Angeles Fire Department and Cal Fire, a mandatory evacuation order was issued covering the entire east of Malibu Canyon Road and south of Puma Road, as well as Sierra Retreat area. The fire erupted shortly before 11 p.m. Monday and swiftly moved south, jumping over Pacific Coast Highway and extending all the way to the ocean, where large home lines, the beach, and rugged inland canyons are notoriously fire-prone. At one point, flames threatened the historic Malibu Pier, but the structure was protected. Firefighters working in rugged terrain protected canyon homes overnight, as some residents evacuated on foot with their horses. As the sun came up Tuesday, heavy smoke billowed over the Pepperdine campus and adjacent mountains that plunged towards the coast. A shelter-in-place order was lifted, but the university canceled classes and finals for Tuesday. It was not immediately known how the fire started, but fire officials estimated that 3 square miles of trees and dry brush had burned and structures were threatened. Wow, wild. Well, I can't show these other pictures. I would love to show them. However, they are copyrighted. So if you go on Ron's chat tonight, he will more than likely show video or something regarding the fire that is going on in California. And also, Broken Fishing's channel deals a lot with the fires as well. So you can probably check his channel too. Broke Fishing. Wow, Heather. Heather says you should see the footage from the college. Oh my goodness. I would have been like, nope, the flames were huge. That's crazy. There's been so many fires, and I don't even think it's fire season right now, is it? I mean, it's winter time. Fire season. When is fire season usually in California? This isn't usually fire season. Fire season in California. Fire season in California usually begins in June or July and runs through late October or November. So usually it's not in December going into January. Yeah, it is like a car fire flashback. Well, we wish the safety for everybody. Let's see the Malibu fire map. That's the Malibu fire map. Okay, so this is the Malibu fire map here. This is the university is right here. This is Pepperdine University right here. This is Malibu, Malibu Hills, Malibu Bowl. So this is the whole area here. Pacific Coast Highways closed between Topanga Canyon Boulevard and Cannon Doom Road will only be open those actively evacuating the area. Los Virgenes Road at Mulholland Highway and says more information on road closures can be found by visiting the following Los Angeles County Public Works road closure website, Caltrans Quick Map website. And if y'all want a link for this, I'm going to put this in the chat. So much going on over there on the West Coast. Big earthquakes, fires. So much going on. No. And if you get an evacuation order, leave. Don't stick around. Leave. This is the reasons to be having your evacuation and go bags. It's not just for earthquakes, it's for all disasters. Yeah, you be wilding out over there, Hurricane Heather. Just stay safe. I'm keeping all of y'all in my thoughts. I mean, we don't really have too much of anything going on over here. I think we're supposed to get some rain, some icy rain, but that's about it. So we don't have anything major going on in my area. Let me see. What's my local forecast gonna be? It's only supposed to get down to 31 degrees tonight, 32 degrees tonight, 31 tomorrow night. Nothing major. And we have rain. So yeah, it's supposed to get down to cold, rain, but no snow. Yep, emergency preparedness is for so many reasons. Having your go bag is important, and that's one of the reasons why I asked over on the Facebook group. And it was like it crossed my mind how many people were prepared for that 7.0 earthquake when that 7.0 earthquake hit. And I went and did that poll, and I was surprised that out of that, 44 people said yes, they were prepared and had a go bag packed and had plans to bug out. 40% of the people said they were still working on it, and 15% of the people said they didn't. No. I mean, even though it wasn't like it was only 38 people who voted, still the number caught me. Because out of 12K people, I expected, I mean, even somebody even wrote it, one for every vehicle. Have a go bag in your vehicle. Be prepared. I mean, if you've just gotten a 7.0 earthquake in the state of California, that's a good warning right there. Get ready. I mean, it's quite lucky that it wasn't on land and it didn't cause more damage, but just to say the next one could be. And then what? Hey, Brooke Fishing, how are you doing? So, are you prepared? Are you prepared to bug out? Do you have a go bag? Are you ready to get through with you and your family? Do you know where you and your family are going to go? And why am I having all of this buffering going on? Hang on. Yeah, I was having some buffering on my end, but I'm not seeing buffering on y'all's end, so it's just on my end. Hopefully. YouTube is trying to buffer me. So, as I was saying, with having that 7.0 in California, that should be a good warning to be prepared, to have a go bag, to make sure that you have your go bag packed and ready in your car. It may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but guess what? It could happen next week, it could happen next month. And being prepared is key to be able to take care of you and your family. Make sure you have enough water for you and your family, enough food, a means to stay dry, a means to take care of you and your family for up to 2 weeks. That is important. Because it crossed my mind the other day after the 7. How many people were prepared? It crossed my mind how many people had gotten the message to be prepared before the 7 happened, and how many people actually took the advice that was given from all the different YouTubers out there. How many of us made a difference? It's been something that was on my mind. I even asked Ron, I said, do we matter? Do our voices matter? Is the fact that we're pushing for other people to be prepared, does it matter? Are we making a difference? I don't know. But I would hope that we are. To one person, I hope it makes a difference. That we're able to save at least one person. That we're at least to make the difference to one person so that they are prepared and that they are safe. That they know what to do when a hurricane, a natural disaster, if anything hits. That they know to stay calm and to get their family through it. I hope that we make a difference. And you, the person who's listening to this, you can make a difference for other people as well. Much love, Heather. Yeah, it buffered for me, and I'm sorry it was buffering for you guys. Yeah, it in listening to the people that talk, Ron, other channels, me, um, all the people that I can think of that tell people to be prepared. As I would say, the information that we put out, I would say that it goes to you, and from you, it goes to other people. And we all make a difference to each other. So you yourself can make a difference too. And it's important to help your neighbors to be prepared. Anywho, you guys, I said I wasn't going to make this a real quick live stream tonight. I just wanted to get on. I came home rather late, and I got good news. I don't have to go back to see this heart doctor for at least 6 months. So, yoo-hoo, good job for me. I still have to go have a special test done. I'll tell you what the name of it's called. I'm having a special liver test done. The name of it is this it here? Is this the paper? That's not it, is it? Well, I thought I do have it right here. Ta-da! I found it. The name of it is called a fibroscan. So I have to have a fibroscan done. So I'm having that on the 16th. So that should be my next appointment, which will be next Monday. So next Monday, I don't know if I'm going to be doing an update on Monday. So I'm just giving y'all a heads up because I have testing on Monday for that. Yes, I've seen. So I probably will not be doing live stream on Monday. Cheryl Young says, I live in my go bag, LOL. RV, of course. Bug out bags are packed in case we have to abandon it. I hope you don't have to abandon your RV, but better to be safe than sorry in all cases. Anyways, you guys, just wanted to let y'all know I just decided to do a real quick live stream. Wanted to say hi to you guys, let y'all know what's up, talk to y'all a little bit, and I am going to end this live stream right here, and I will see you all tomorrow on a 1, 2, 3 hour live stream. I hope that you all are having a great evening. If you want to support my channel, please hit that like, subscribe, and share button. And remember to hit the bell icon so you know when I go live. Any other links are below the video. Helping this channel out is much appreciated at any time. Anyways, you guys, I love you. Please remember to tell someone you love them. Tomorrow is never promised. I hope you all have a great night, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Much love. To my moderators, thank you for being here. Richard, Hurricane, Broke Fishing, and everybody else and anybody else that I've forgotten. Thank you for being on the channel. Much love.